I recently got a Rock Band 3 Squier Stratocaster, so we decided to get some impressions from the rest of the crew. The Squier was the first experience picking up a guitar for some, and it was our first experience with Rock Band 3's Pro Guitar mode as well. So how does the learning curve compare to standard Rock Band guitar? And could we actually use it to learn to play for real?
Why was it so hard? Why was it so hard?
Because that's what playing real guitar is like.
Fuck you, real guitar
Not in my
players.
mind, it's not.
No, I know, not in my mind. I thought this would be easier.
I'm also.
No, it's harder than it's harder than the guitar tablature or something that you read on paper because it's got colors for the string that you're supposed to hit, the numbers for the fret that you're supposed to hit, the numbers for the something else. There was another number
That you were
besides
supposed
the
to hit.
fret that I didn't hit.
Okay,
hit shit.
here's where this falls short. If the only thing you've done is play, the plastic instruments on Rock Band Guitar Hero, you're used to when you see the notes come down on the stream. They go from left to right, and that's telling you where you're supposed to put your fingers.
Yeah.
But instead, it's the left and right tells you which string to pluck. So instead of moving your hand up and down on the fret like you're used to, kind of a lateral way of thinking, you actually have to go up and down, and the lateral movement actually comes from the numbers that come on the screen. So it's like, oh, I'm supposed to move my hand to the right because there's a note that's coming down on the right side. No, I actually have to keep my hand in the same place and just go down on the strings. Oh shit. And then there's the, which string am I plucking? I don't fucking know anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, I don't even know what
This
number
is the
means.
one that I'm holding down, but they all kind of feel the same because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
You actually do have to look down at what you're playing, which is weird because in normal, Rock Band or Guitar Hero, you don't. You shouldn't. It's built so that you don't have to.
Well, it's counterintuitive because in video games you don't look down at what you're doing. You never look down at what you're doing.
In fact, I think, and just like real guitar, I think they intend for you to go back and play the trainer on some of these because, when you play a song on guitar, you're not just you don't just put a piece of sheet music down in front of you and say, I'm just going to read things as they come. I'm just going to cold read it. And I don't think you can do that here either. If you
No.
want to get good.
I think if you come at it with the Rock Band video game mentality, you're doing it wrong.
Yes.
Like, you really do need to go into the training modes. And easy is nice because it at least gets you into the habit of adjusting your way of thinking, looking for the numbers, trying to figure out where the frets are and everything. But it's a very jarring transition if you're just used to the Rock Band 1 and 2 mindset.
Agreed.
Yeah. Although I think I've been playing for about maybe a year and a half, and it was actually harder for me to play on easy because easy tends to be single notes, and I never learned scales. I never learned to play rock guitar like that. I came at it from chords, so that's what I find easiest. But the songs that allow you to play chords are at higher difficulty levels. So, there needs to be, I think Mike said yesterday when he was trying it out, there needs to be an easy 0.5 level. It jumps up too quickly.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just really... It's going to take a lot of willpower if you're going to teach yourself how to play guitar on Rock Band 3. Because I know for me, the first time it was really sort of disappointing because I'm used to playing on Expert, being in like the mid to high 90s on a song that I know. But, you pick easy on, the easiest song in the game and you're still hitting 20% your first time out, just because you have no idea what you're doing.
And I don't know, I actually, like I said, I didn't learn scales, I skipped over power chords. It's actually helping me to go back and kind of learn that stuff, I think. I think it's going to help me expand in ways that I wouldn't just practicing on my own. But I don't know. Do you guys think you could learn guitar from this as a supplement? Or?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think it definitely has that potential for being able to teach you from the ground up. But like I said, it's not going to be something where you just start getting good at it all of a sudden because you get the hang of it. You know, you're gonna have to put a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what's odd is playing guitar is a very analog sort of thing. Like you're having to hold down strings. You have to hold them down at the right places. You have to mute. You have to build up your finger strength to be able to do like bar chords and stuff like that. And this is putting it in a digital format where they expect you to strum at a particular point. They expect you to play a chord, you know, a particular way. It's a very different mindset from actually playing real guitar.
Also, it's kind of tough if you've got the strings muted when you're trying it out because it sort of creates this false sense of accomplishment.
It does. You can kind of hear. I'm able to kind of use it as a guide, but if I play the wrong note, it's going to sound like crap. Because we tried playing it without the mute on.
Everything I play sounds like crap.
Well, I mean, that's the way. Like, to learn guitar, you have to be willing to suck because you're going to suck for a long time.
Playing guitar is a lot like learning how to play fighting games, I've decided.
Yeah, I
Like
can definitely see that.
Like, you don't want to be around somebody who already knows how to do it because you're just going to get pissed off.
Yeah, I find that's true. Like
It's a problem Devin had.
that is true because you decide, well, you knew some chords, so you're gonna jump in.
Well, but it doesn't really, like you were saying, Mike said, like, you can't go from, well, I know how to play some of these chords, I've never heard the song before, oh my gosh, if I don't get everything perfect, I fail.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty forgiving. Like, I know when I was playing the song on Expert, which is like the only song on Expert I can do, it's very forgiving. I know I was not strumming correctly.
But you can't just miss chords
And I was
if you don't play bar chords.
Yeah. Bar chords, again, it's an analog sort of thing. There's nothing... Bar chords are not user-friendly. It is tough playing with... Like, I brought my guitar last year to a get-together after one of the conferences I went to, and it was just depressing to sit there and, like, try to follow along and not. So...
Real guitar is hard.
Why is it so hard?
Because there's not buttons, there's strings and frets.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Well, yeah, like the controllers, again, the analog thing. Controllers we have made to be easy to use. Guitars are just, here are strings. You use the properties of the strings. These are the
Well,
sound
if you look
strings
at it
made.
as buttons, like, every single fret where a string goes across it would be a button, so there's that many buttons.
Well, that's what they did for the Mustang. It doesn't have actual strings; it's just buttons.
Incidentally,
Buttons?
Yes.
Incidentally, none of
Like
us have
hundreds of
played
buttons
that
on it.
because I don't want to spend $150 for
Hundreds of buttons.
hundreds of buttons when I can have a real guitar. Even though
You can actually play it as a guitar.
I've got the same model Squier as this, basically, without all the fancy stuff, so I have that comparison.
You've got this
Yes,
already.
yes,
it doesn't
except it's
play
a
rock
normal. No, it was much
So
cheaper.
now you have two of
much
the same
cheaper.
guitar, but one plays rock.
Yes. And see, that's the thing, like,
You making fun of him?
No, I'm just saying, he's got two of the exact same guitar, but one plays rock.
if you're actually wanting to learn
That would be
guitar,
making fun of him.
Yes, I think that is how it works.
if
I
you,
just got two of the same guitar.
if you want to learn
Hey,
guitar,
Batman.
this is not going to give you even all the options of a normal electric guitar. You've got one pickup, so it's not like a normal Stratocaster. Like the normal Squier Stratocaster lets you switch between pickups, and because it has sensors in the headboard, I wouldn't use a capo on that thing for fear of like breaking it. So, and it doesn't have a whammy bar, so you're missing out on a little bit if you buy it to learn, but
Big money. No
whammy.
No whammies. It is big money for someone wanting to learn to start. There are much cheaper guitars you could buy.
But they don't play Rock Band.
They
No,
don't play rock
no,
band.
they don't.
They have whammies. This
They
is no
do have
whammy.
whammies.
No way.
Just think of it as paying, $300 and something for the guitar, and then another $60 for the sheet music to 80 songs.
Yep. It's basically, which is ironic because this is, we have the internet. There are chords and tabs to basically pretty much any song you could want to play.
So what does guitar cost in the end?
$280 for the guitar itself, and then $40 for the MIDI Pro adapter. I like the way they did the MIDI Pro adapter. The guitar works with Xbox, PS3, and Wii. You buy the MIDI Pro adapter for your particular platform. It just makes sense to me. It means that they
Rather
don't
than
have
having
to.
different.
Yeah, they don't have to stock a bunch of expensive guitars. 'Cause this is a gamble, honestly, compared to a lot of game peripherals. And you don't have to buy a $300 guitar for every platform you want to play on.
Yeah.
You also don't have to buy a $300 guitar for Guitar Hero. Because,
Yeah,
you know.
Oh,
and this is one of the ways that Rock Band ate its lunch. Drank its milkshake.
Did you bring up
See, the Pro Guitar is like a straw that went all the way into Activision's milkshake. And then Harmonix drank it up!
I like to think it was connected to the keyboard straw as well. Like they have this, crazy setup going on.